Welcome back to Psychology Simplified, and today we will talk about sexism, feminism and misogyny and their relation with psychology. Did you know that in Hindu marriages in India, the bride is given away by her father to the groom through a ritual called Kanyadan? It is a Sanskrit word which literally translates to giving the girl in charity. And what is the logic behind handing over a girl by her father to her husband like an object? Since the groom is considered Lord Vishnu, the girl is the prime offering which supposedly purifies the parents of the bride of all their sins. Isn't it shocking that in such times, even though the times have changed, but redundant rituals have not? When I talk to some girls of my age, they say it does not matter. I believe just because you've always behaved in a particular way does not mean that you've got no choice to change. Hence, I'm recording this video. You might wonder, why am I questioning a ritual suddenly? I've been born and brought up in a modern liberal family, and we discuss equality, rights of a girl to eat, wear, get educated and have a share in the property too. I've seen that if my mom is busy conducting an online training session, my dad does not mind cooking lunch. So the balance is established. Despite some traces of lingering patriarchy, which we must know it is the root of all evils. If not all, at least most evils. The point that I'm trying to make here is we do talk about feminism, sexism and misogyny, but do we really understand the difference clearly? And what is the psychology behind such words? Let us take them up one by one. Simply speaking, sexism is a kind of discrimination which could be economic, political or social in nature based on the assumption that males are superior to females. When we stereotype that males are supposed to be independent, aggressive, direct, unemotional, competent, dominant and rough and tough, while females need to be warm, empathic, emotional, sensitive and delicate, it shows that prejudice against females is due to sexism. At this point, I want to share the findings of a research published in the Journal of Counseling Psychology, which analyzed around 78 studies on masculinity and mental health in the past 10 years. So the findings were based on inputs of 22,000 men, which highlighted 11 traditional masculine norms that could be related to mental health issues in men, like the desire to win, need for emotional control, risk-taking traits, indulgence in violence, trying to dominate, disdain for homosexuality, pursuit of status, primacy of work, and men who exhibited 3 more, like playboy behavior, power over women, and self-reliance, were more prone to experience psychological problems like depression, stress, body image issues, substance abuse, and negative social functioning. Therefore, we find that sexism impacts men psychologically and they may need to undergo counseling. Have you heard of toxic masculinity? The idea that such traditional ideas about how men should think and behave are harmful not just to men but also to women and the society around us. Please don't think that I'm trying to demonize men, but I'm just highlighting some of the lethal attributes some men possess. For the same reason, aware and sensible parents do not encourage sexual discrimination during the formative years of boys. The second concept which many people are confused about is feminism, which advocates equality of the sexes. It refers to the belief that women and men should have equal opportunities in economic, political and social life. Notably, feminists work towards equality and not female superiority, while sexists support inequality between men and women. This is the main difference between the two. There exist different types of feminist groups such as girly feminist, third wave feminist, pro-sex feminist and so on. The purpose of all is one: to deal with the different types of discrimination women and sometimes men face. So, feminism being the bra-burning or man-hating movement is a misconception. Feminists respect all individuals, favor informed choices, and believe there should not be double standards in judging a person. For example, the gender pay gap is evident across all fields. As per a 2004 and 5 survey by American Association of University Professors, female professors earn 12% less than male professors. Isn't it shocking? And many such double standards exist in most countries of the world, thanks to sexism, which feminism opposes. Now, let us talk about misogyny. The origin of the word can be traced to Greek, in which misogyny means to hate and gyne means woman. Thus, it is a kind of hatred and disrespect for women who challenge male dominance, and it involves punishing such women both through words and actions. Remember Joan of Arc or Hillary Clinton, the targets of misogyny? Even the Bollywood movie Chapak is a biopic based on the real life of an acid attack victim, Lakshmi Agarwal from New Delhi. It showed that when a woman is expected to be docile, but she dared to reject the man, the misogynist men turn violent to teach her a lesson, and the woman is bearing the brunt all her life. Does it disgust you? If yes, then it's a sign of humanity. Congratulations, you're human. Further, the male child generally feels that to be dependent on a woman is dangerous, and this makes them feel vulnerable, leading to fear and sadism. The anxiety is repressed and is expressed by the unconscious mind as misogyny. I am sure this is an angle you never thought of, and my purpose is to explain such aspects of psychology. Likewise, when men are smart to realize that open forcefulness may lead to unrest, demonstration, social boycott, or legal harm to themselves, they replace the iron fist approach with a velvet glove one. It means men reward women who comply with the system, traditional expectations, and place them high upon a pedestal. This is also called benevolent sexism, which reinforces women's gender stereotypical behaviors. To sum up, are we progressing or declining as humans, not just as males or females? The next time you feel like saying, women are just lousy drivers, think twice. Deconstructing masculinity is tough to begin with and harder to complete. We can't make the earth a perfect world, but we can make it a significantly better one. So let us move ahead and not remain steeped in the past. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Toodles!